Okay, so we are going to make some oatmeal chocolate chip cookies today, and these are made out of fresh milled flour that I just milled in my Nutri-Mill Classic, and I'll show you the flour. We milled 1 2/3 cup of wheat berries to make 2.5 cups of flour. So we did that already and I did it ahead of time, just a little bit ahead of time. You didn't need to hear all that noise, but we're gonna make it in the Bosch Universal Mixer today. And if I can get this lid off, there we go. You're gonna see, this is really a basic recipe that you've probably made yourself but never made it out of fresh milled flour. So that's what we're gonna do today. And this is a husband and grandkid approved recipe. I can tell you that. My grandchildren did not know they were eating whole wheat, fresh milled flour. They loved it the first time they ate it, and nobody could tell. So come along with me as we make this today. Okay, I got the right thing I needed here. I have my little scrapers, so side scrapers, and these are my cookie dough paddles. I'm gonna put them on there, but you know what? I think I'll wait till I put my butter in there. So let's go back to 2 sticks of butter. And this is real butter. Don't use fake stuff, okay? Real butter's good. It's actually got good fat in it. I heard a doctor just recently say we're supposed to eat like our grandparents ate. Real food. Butter is real food. So we just got the 2 sticks of butter, and I'm gonna do some, let me get a measuring cup. I'm using, this calls for a cup of brown sugar, and I picked up this organic brown sugar at Aldi. And y'all, this stuff smells amazing. And everything I've made with it, it's like, it makes the recipe taste better. I've made the recipe before with other brown sugar, but there's something about this Aldi organic brown sugar. It's just really good. So I need a cup of that. And let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Cup of that. We're putting that in there. And now, this is a Domino sugar container, regular white sugar container, except that I just keep using the container. I have the organic sugar, and I just need 2/3 a cup, so there we go. Okay. And we are going to start this creaming, get it nice and creamy. And there we go. And I'm gonna put the lid on. I don't want any splatters. Hang on, I didn't get it on all the way. Because my paddle was hung up on a stick of butter. What's the matter here? Maybe if I put it in the right. Okay, I don't know. So I'm going to take the the scraper thingies out. Whoop. I'm just gonna do it like this, except it doesn't want to. There we go. And butter went on the counter. Okay, we're just gonna do it like that. There we go. This is the first time I've used a Bosch mixer in a long time, and so I'm having to relearn how to do things. It's getting creamy, but I want to get it more creamy, so I'm going to scrape down the sides. Now, with your Nutri-Mill classic grain meal, one thing you really need is a little brush, because there's flour that is collected on here, and I'm going to brush it off into here, because I don't want to miss. I don't want to not get any of that goodness. And this little cup, you're going to shake off in here. That collects the real super fine flour, but it can go right in with the rest of your flour. Now, when you go to put this all back together, make sure you put this on till it snaps in, or when you mill your flour next time, you're gonna have a mess, believe me. Okay, so I have my flour here, but I need to add my baking soda, salt, and baking powder. And instead of getting another bowl, I think I'm just gonna dump it all in here. And I forgot my whisk, so let me get my whisk. Because I'm gonna put my baking powder, baking soda, salt in here, and dump this all in together. So I need a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and I'm just doing a half, dipping halfway down in there, even though that's a teaspoon. I only did a half. And a half a teaspoon salt. Now I'm using the Himalayan pink salt, and I got the Morton kind because it's fine. I have another kind, but it's really chunky, and sometimes it leaves grit. So I kind of think I'm going to start using that more for when I'm cooking, like adding it to sauces and soups and things like that, where it has plenty of moisture to dissolve. That works, but I like this finer Himalayan pink salt, and it still has the minerals in it. So I need a half teaspoon salt. Okay, move those out of the way so I know that I have put those in there. Gonna whisk this a minute, and then I'm gonna just kind of scoop this out. I forgot to get out the oatmeal because we are making oatmeal, so I'll get that out in just a second. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Okay, now I'm going to use this again and make sure I get out all that goodness. Now, because we just put that flour in there, I don't want it going everywhere, so I'm going to put the lid back on. We're gonna mix that in, and I'm gonna get the oatmeal while this mixes. That didn't take long. That Bosch is super strong. Okay. If I was tall, it would be helpful sometimes. I could barely get that. Okay, so now we're going to add 2½ cups of oatmeal, and then we'll add our chocolate chips and I chopped up walnuts today, but walnuts or pecans, either one. So, we got, whoops. Two and a half. And we're going to add a cup of chocolate chips. Whoop! One went flying. Hardly anything left. I should have just dumped it all in there. And the nuts. I'm gonna just kind of scoop that down some. Oh, there's some flour on my, okay. Okay. See how fast that did that? And that. Okay. So I have a cookie dough scoop. This is just a regular cookie dough scoop. And I'm gonna plop them out here. Got my oven preheating to 350. And I don't know about y'all, but I like kind of big cookies. My husband kind of does too. So I'm kind of generous with this scoop. put about a dozen on here, I guess. Probably have to slide some over. Yeah, just a little bit. And, okay, let's see. And I probably, that's gonna be a big one. Oh well. I think so that they'll kind of do better. Just kind of my preference. You do however you want. But I'm just gonna smash down just lightly. Make them more even instead of a big old top sticking up. So I'm just gonna kind of smash it down just a little bit. Not a whole lot. That way I can kind of, some of it where it's wanting to fall apart, can kind of get it all scrunched. Okay, now they're ready for the oven. Okay, it took about 14 minutes. I put another tray in, and so it's cooking. I'm gonna let these cool in this pan for a minute or two they'll actually finish cooking. They don't look like they're super done, but you don't want to get them to look like they're done, or then they'll be overdone because they complete their cooking on the tray. So I'll do that and we're done.